Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Fitma from class CH01223332. In this video, we will discuss about comparison and implicature in pragmatics. So, let's go straight to the explanation. In pragmatics, the concept of comparison and implicature are important elements that explain how implied meaning is produced in everyday conversation. This theory is heavily influenced by the language philosopher Paul Griggs, who introduced the comparison principle and conversational implicature. Now we move to topic of discussion. The first point is comparison. The concept of comparison is based on the comparative principle introduced by H.P. Griggs 1975. This principle states that in communication, speakers and listeners tend to work together to create effective and meaningful conversations. The principle of comparison is explained through the four maxims of Griggs. The first is maxim of quantity. Provide enough information, not too little and not too much. For example, where do you live? I live in Bandung. Jadi informasi yang diberikan itu tidak terlalu spesifik tapi cukup untuk menjawab pertanyaannya. The second is maxim of quality. Provide correct information and have evidence. Don't say something you believe is wrong. For example, have you ever been abroad? Yes, I have been to Japan. Jadi di sini kita mengungkapkan kebenaran dan sesuatu yang nyata terjadi. The third is maxim of relevance. Be relevant, your contributions should relate to the topic. For example, where is the nearest bookstore? Next to that cafe. The last is maxim of manner. Use clear, concise, and unambiguous expressions. For example, when is your exam? Tomorrow morning. Not long-winded. The second point is implicature. Implicature is an implied meaning that arises from a conversation, not the explicit meaning uttered by the speaker. This implicature can be understood if the listener recognizes the principle of comparison and the concept of conversation. There are two types of implicatures. The first is conversational implicature. Occurs when the speaker deliberately deviates from one of the maxims but still provides clues to the implied meaning. For example, have you done the assignment? I don't have enough time this week. The implication is B has not won the test. The second is conventional implicature, implied because of the structure or words used, not because of the context of the conversation. For example, even though it was raining, he still came. The implicature, rain is usually deterrent, but he came anyway. Next, we move to characteristic of implicature. There are three. The first is not explicit but can infer. The second is contextual, depending on the conversational situation. And the last is cancelable if the context is changed. So the conclusion we can get from this material is the comparative principle and implicature help us understand how implied meaning is produced in conversation. This concept suggests that communication is not only about what is said explicitly, but also how implied meaning is understood through context, culture, and social interaction. So that's all the material we'll discuss in this video. Thank you for watching and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.